Hello everyone, and thank you for taking the time to visit our channel. In today's video, we'll explore fascinating moments brought to us by nature and everyday life. Get ready to discover wonders you've never seen before. Let's begin. What you're witnessing right now is not for the faint of heart. A horrifying moment just unfolded at an amusement park in Saudi Arabia. The main support arm snapped mid-ride. In mere seconds, the entire passenger cabin plummeted, followed by screams of panic. A large mama bear suddenly climbs over the backyard wall of a suburban home. The dogs instantly charge out, barking fiercely to alert their humans. One brave small dog gets swatted by the bear, nearly dragged off. The woman of the house sprints out like lightning, snatches up her pup, and escapes the bear's grip. This woman is posing atop a precarious rock with a vast drop just behind her. Viewers are strongly advised not to replicate this without proper gear and professional training. A wife backs out of the driveway, and then, Fast and Furious, Snow Edition, a high-speed spin, no handbrake needed, just passion and snow. The pickup truck nearby just froze in place, probably clutched its own seatbelt. The man walks forward, ring in hand, ready to get down on one knee, on a waterfall, no less. And just like that, the bride didn't say yes, but the groom already took the plunge. A young cyclist, about 5 years old, makes a daring decision to go full-on wrong lane. Luckily, both parties react quickly. The dentist and assistant jump back, flying across the room like it's an action scene. But the most shocking part? The patient doesn't flinch, just waiting calmly for that teeth whitening to continue. A 4-year-old boy climbed out of a second-floor window while playing alone. Footage shows the child dangling outside the window bars. A vigilant neighbor spotted him and screamed for help, hoping the parents would hear. Thankfully, the parents rushed in just in time and pulled the child to safety. A truck, traveling in the same direction, braked sharply on a slick road and lost control. The rear struck the concrete curb, but fortunately, no other vehicles were involved. The Yak-3 is a Daewoo-era vintage aircraft, commonly flown during airshow demonstrations. An incident occurred when a vintage Yak-3 aircraft collided with a ground support vehicle during landing. Visuals show the right wing snapped, with the landing gear twisted and the fuselage veering off alignment. Fortunately, pilot Arthur Dovey was unharmed in the crash. This image from 1991 captures the moment the Osprey lost control and plunged vertically, crashing onto the runway. The crash was one of several that caused the Osprey program to face intense criticism and multiple delays. A Cirrus SF-50 Vision personal jet veered off the runway during landing. The incident occurred on the morning of May 21, 2024, at David Wayne Hooks Memorial Airport in Texas. The Sukhoi Superjet 100 took off from Sheremetyevo Airport, but encountered an emergency shortly after takeoff. Reports indicate the aircraft was struck by lightning, disrupting both communication and flight control systems. The pilots decided to make an emergency return to Sheremetyevo. Flames quickly erupted from the wing and rear section, engulfing nearly half the aircraft. It remains one of the deadliest Russian aviation accidents in recent years. The aircraft, during either landing or takeoff, lost control and skidded sideways across the ice. Thankfully, the pilot escaped unharmed. Icy surface conditions and cold weather are likely contributing factors to the loss of control. The Boeing Dreamlifter is a wide-body cargo aircraft, modified from the Boeing 747 passenger jet. It is designed to transport large sections of the Boeing 787 Dreamliner between Italy, Japan, and the U.S. On the morning of October 11, 2022, during takeoff, a Dreamlifter lost one of its wheels. The wheel detached from the landing gear, rolled off the runway, and ended its journey in a nearby vineyard. Despite the issue, the aircraft continued its flight and landed safely, with no damage or injuries reported. This event highlights the robust engineering and safety protocols of this giant cargo platform. A small Antonov An-2 aircraft crashed during a flight demonstration near Balashikha, Moscow region. The crash occurred in front of a crowd during an event marking the 70th anniversary of the aircraft model. Footage shows the aircraft attempting a sharp left turn before plunging into the ground and exploding in flames and black smoke. Fortunately, no injuries were reported among spectators. On the morning of February 20, 2025, an Antonov An-2 crashed shortly after takeoff in Magadan, Russia. The plane failed to gain altitude, reaching just 10 meters before suddenly plunging to the ground. 7 were injured, including 5 with serious spinal trauma. 1 passenger is in critical condition. During an aerial stunt, 2 Patrouille de France Alpha jets collided in mid-air. The impact forced both pilots to eject immediately. 1 jet crashed into a factory building, sparking a fire on impact. The second aircraft plunged into a canal nearby, causing a dramatic splash and panic. Emergency services responded swiftly. No fatalities were reported on the ground. A single-engine aircraft, registration PUFAI, made an emergency landing on Saturday, 5th, around noon. The incident happened at kilometer 18 of the BR-101 highway, which connects Curitiba, PR, and Joinville, SC. Despite heavy traffic, the pilot managed to land safely among cars and trucks. A man driving a motorized tricycle with an elderly woman in the back experienced a sudden accident. The extent of the woman's injuries is unclear, but the incident highlights serious risks with automatic gates. A large monitor lizard wandered into a house, casually strolling across the living room. Though it only eats fruits and plants, its appearance caused panic and chaos among the residents.